pass, right? From side control. From side control, we're going to go reverse kesa, and then we're going to pancake mount, right? So from here, first thing you want to do is make sure that he doesn't underhook and start moving his butt out of the way. He hip escape, he brings his knee inside, puts his foot in, and defends. Wow, just like his one foot. Just like the good old days. He still has it. So now, to prevent him from moving out to escape, okay, we need to make sure that we block his arm first. Okay? A lot of times, people will just do this, right? Or they don't know what they're doing, they put their hand on the shoulder. That's really bad. You do this to me, I won't see you for a while. First thing you want to do is, when you bring your hand that's blocking the hip, you never want to bring your arm over. The second you release the grip and you come over, he will underhook and turn. And that's the defense. Like anything else, if your timing is perfect, it doesn't matter how skinny you are, you will defend well. Okay. Now, to prevent this from happening, keep your head down. If, let's say, he's holding here, right? You can bring your head inside, right there. Use your head. Block the shoulder. Now you can bring your arm over. Now, to make sure that he doesn't hip escape, you bring your elbow into his body, hip escaping. It's that simple. You block the hip, he doesn't go out, he doesn't go anywhere. Go. Right? So now, you can bring your other arm over and block. Now you feed the lapel, grab the pan, reverse kesa right here. Alright? Now, if I pull, he doesn't like it when I pull, so he keeps his foot down. So I swing his leg like we do the toreando, right? Step. Now it's a very awkward position for him. For the most part, he's going to try to scramble, so he tries to stretch that leg. I come up and I mount. Right? Now, if you're on the bottom, you can make a person think that they're going to mount you. What you do is, as soon as a person mounts, now come around this way behind me so you can see what Bintree's going to do. Notice what Bintree's doing. His elbow is already against my hip. The reason why is he knows what to expect from here. As soon as he kicks that leg, he knows that I'm going to go for the mount. But to make sure I have a secure mount, I need both my knees on the mat. What he wants to do now is allow me to mount. He's going to tuck his right elbow in and prevent my left knee from tucking in. So, as soon as I mount, look what he does. He hip escapes out and look at that. See that? See, look what he does? And he pulls his knee. Once he pulls that knee out, I'm in big trouble here. Because if I do not recover, what does he do? He will bump me, and he will take my back, or he will sweep me. Right? So one more time. So this is a two-parter. So you really need to pay attention if you're on top what you're doing. And if you're at the bottom, you need to pay attention to what you're doing. So, one. Okay? So from the side control, if he's just trying, here, you can use your head or look. Bump the elbow, bring your head in. Right? If that is not possible because the person's grabbing your back, bring your forearm across the body, slide it down, block the elbow the side of the body right away. One, underhook, push that arm up, head down. Feed the lapel, make sure your elbow comes in so he doesn't move. One, two, and sit. Right? So look, he's very good at doing this. So I'm just going to make sure I pull it up, slide it down, and hook. Right? I'm going to mount. Now, to the mount part. If you already know what the person on the bottom is going to do, you can still make sure that you mount the person. And here's how you do it. Knee comes down to his butt. And look what I do as I come up. And look at what he does to defend. Right? It doesn't always work on the bottom all the time. Right? So everything you do has a counter, and every counter has a, it balances that out. So as soon as he comes up, right? Look, one, two, knee, down to his butt. And I know what he's going to do. One, I post, bring my foot. And I collect, I can easily get the head and arm right here and finish him. Right? But because that's not what we're doing, Hitler's never going to. You gotta be careful. One, you mount, he push, he pulls that knee out. Look what he does with knee. Boom. If I don't recover, he will turn and take my back. I recover over to the opposite side. He tucks his elbow in, and he hip escapes, recovers to a close guard. Boom. And we end up in this position, back to square one, and we finish with the push-pull triangle, and he's not doing it. All right.